What's going on, everybody? Welcome into Laid Back Lines here Thursday night, June the 25th. We got the usual cast here with us tonight. Mr. Picnic, how are you? And actually, do you have anything going on currently?
Yes. We were having an okay day. It could have been better if I just listened to myself last night and avoided Freddie Peralta. Um, he ended up starting well, but ended up finishing. But we hit another parlay earlier in the day, so we're still looking okay. I did drop a soccer parlay for tonight. Um, it's kind of gonna go against, I guess, what you did, but just for the value, I think there's some good value on here. In the USA game, I took Giovanni Reina to score or assist. That score or assist. And in the Paraguay game, I actually took that money line. Um, I know we were talking draw, but I ended up finding a little value in the money line. Um, just because I think this team's gonna come out and try to play and get some like momentum going. And I can see them trying to score at least one, and maybe they could stop Australia from scoring. Um, but I think they do end up getting at least one, so maybe like an over zero point 0.5 if someone wants to take that. But I took them on the money line there, so that's a parlay.
Yeah, as far as in that match there, I am on the draw there. So yeah, and that is just starting. So we will be able to see what's going on there as we get going.
Wait, what game do you have the draw on?
The Australia game.
Okay. I thought you were betting on the USA game and you and I were going to have a fight.
No. I have a USA like fun bet there.
Okay. I'm okay with that. Oh,
Come on, we can't bet draw in USA, man.
that's what I was about. We were about to, Patty was about to get back on a soapbox again. You don't want that when it comes to soccer.
Yeah,
But Patty, how are you? And actually, do you have anything in play currently?
I don't have anything in play. Everything was early.
Yeah.
I have a bone to pick with you, JD, because you talked me into not fading the Yankees with Aaron Judge on the injury list, and we saw how that worked out in the first five. And then you tried to give me good advice, and I didn't listen. Oh, is that what I
USA
think it
scored
is?
one.
Bam! Then you tried to give me good advice, and I didn't listen because you talked me into the Yankees. So it's been a swing of a day. Thought we were going to go 4-1, and we end up
I don't even
2-3 and down a couple of units. So it is
Yeah.
what it is.
It was definitely a big swing for me. That actually Yankees first five. It was actually 2-0 in the fifth.
Yep.
To be honest, Cam had traffic kind of like the whole game.
Kind of did.
So like I wasn't feeling great about it, but like I figured, okay, if you've gotten through here, okay, just actually one more inning, and then had some errors going on there, and I believe those were all unearned runs there, but it's just the way it goes sometimes, man. But yeah, as far as the Nationals, I did play that Nationals first five team total over. That one hit in the first inning. That was a sweat freeze it got. I wish I would have played that larger. But yeah. And so far, yeah, for me, yeah, the only thing going on now is this draw currently here.
Actually, I lied. I put in a bet. It wasn't an official bet, but we bet America on the squad. On
America.
the unofficial squad play yesterday.
Yeah.
So that game's on right there.
You always bet America.
Right. We ladder it just for giggles.
You have to.
Nice to see them get that nice early goal there.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Um,
Chat, where y'all at? I haven't seen anybody yet. Are we alive?
Don't know where they are. We definitely have people here. Nobody's in the chat yet. So, we do have. Sorry, I was trying to bring everything up here. I guess we can just get right into a couple of the World Cup games tomorrow. Guys, we're not going to go over every single game to a night. And And also, we'll go ahead and announce this now, and I'm actually probably going to announce it a few times during the show. Um, this show is not going any like where, but this is the last night it is going to be live. So this is still going to be a YouTube show. It's just going to be uploaded, and it's obviously not going to be live. Um, we're doing that to kind of focus on a few games and have the show not last as long as it has been. Because it's like fun hanging out with you guys, but these super long shows are it makes for a long night. And for a long next day just to do it all actually over again. So
It's only 4 days a week, JD. You can do it.
actually me and Nick we have
I know.
the other show too.
I
So
know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
it's yeah, actually like a lot of people don't understand like how much prep time actually these shows
Yeah.
take. Especially these like live shows when like questions just come at you and we're ready to go. So yeah, it just definitely takes so much time, guys. But
How
anyway,
much coffee pots I go through.
just actually wanted to announce that. But like I said, the show is still going to be here. It's probably, like I said, probably going to end up being in a better form. Yeah, did want to announce that actually will be starting Monday. As far as the noon show, will be live. It will always be live. We're never going to change that. So you don't have to worry about that there. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk some World Cup, man. Nick, I know you wanted to talk Norway versus France.
Yeah.
France coming in here as a minus 170 favorite on the money line, -1 spread. The total is like some like books are hanging at 2.5, but it's super juiced, like -160. So it's more like a 2.75 or either 3. Nick, you're gonna know, but is France, are they the one without their head coach tomorrow?
No, it is Norway.
Norway doesn't have their head coach tomorrow.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm gonna fact check that. Norway.
Because
I'm
I knew
almost
one
positive it's the Norway head coach.
Why don't they have their coach?
somebody died and they're going, yeah, they had to go to a
No,
funeral.
I'm sorry. It was the France.
It is France. Okay.
Yes,
What?
yes, it is France.
So that's what, for me, that's what kind of, when I first saw that, I was like, I'll be honest, I do not know enough about these teams. And as far as like, and then as far as actually coaching goes, as far as like the actual like assistant coaches, I do not know enough about these guys to, really say, okay, this team's going to look the same, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. So I really want to know what actually you think here. Because that just has me nervous actually, like a little bit.
I don't think it's too much.
That's valid.
Like of a chance. I would say maybe like some in-game adjustments, but I'm sure he wrote out a game plan for his squad and for the assistant coaches to kind of follow. Um, and I don't, especially with the players that France has, right? Like
Yeah.
soccer, like it's there's not really like a lot of play calling. It's a lot of formations and kind of the players rocking. Once they get what the coach wants, it's kind of them going at their whatever they want to do. So what the players of France have, I don't think it's going to change too much. I'm leaning the France side here. I mean, these guys they're loaded from defense to offense. They have all Premier League and Champion League players and basically top end players here. I'm gonna be leaning Michael Elise to score or assist again. That's probably one of my favorite bets. This dude is a playmaker. Outside of obviously Mbappe to score, um, I like to take Elise to score or assist because he's a guy who gonna be doing a lot with the ball, especially tomorrow. I think so. Whoever wins this game, so if France wins or draws here, they will be the first place team. If Norway wins, they will be the first place team. Both teams have essentially locked themselves in either one or two. That's kind of how it is. I think France will end up winning this game. They're just a better team. Defensively, I think they're more defensive sound than Norway. Norway obviously has the offensive with what they could do, but France is thorough all the way through.
I was about to
I
say,
think that's going to make the difference here.
yeah, I was about to say, it just feels like, yeah, Norway, they have those pieces to score, but they're going to let in goals.
Fuck.
Yeah, I just saw what happened.
What happened?
Tie ball game.
Tie game on the pitch.
And it was not even close.
No.
It was not even close. Larry, what's going on, man?
I have something to say on this France game.
Okay.
Is there anything or any thought in y'all's head about, you said France's coach is out for a death in the family?
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
that's something. Is there any thought that they're just going to show up and rock out for this coach? Like in football, that's something that I'm like, bet 'em.
I mean,
Right.
not really. This is his last year as their France head coach anyway. They're signing. They already have someone signed for the following year.
Gotcha. Okay.
So,
And it's also the French.
yeah.
That's true. It is.
So there's that also.
Larry, he's not likable because he's French.
That's what I'm saying, Larry. I have no idea. That's why, like I said, I'm not going to come on here and try to actually cap in that sort of way because I do not know.
That's why I asked the question. Like that just.
But yeah, I mean,
in real football, like that's an auto max bet. Like
yeah.
they're coming out and they're going to win.
That is a very bet on team, which I mean, it still could. I mean, at the end of the day, I would, if I'm playing this, I'm still going to play France in some way. It would probably be their money line, probably parlayed. Would probably be how I would play this here. But we actually still have a couple other games to talk about, and maybe one that I could maybe pair that with. So we'll talk about that. Zach, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Yep, cards got rained out. Sorry for you that actually you could not go to that game. Well, you
damn, Zach, you weren't. Why didn't you tell me ahead of time?
He did. You just weren't in the morning show.
Yeah, I was working.
And,
somebody's got to tell me when Zach's going to be there if he drops it at lunchtime.
Got it.
And actually, he actually said he tried to do a rain dance for us, but just didn't work out there. But that was a great, I think, fade Zach Gallen spot. But anyway, we will get him next time though. Next match tomorrow we want to talk about is Uruguay taking on Spain. Spain is favorite here, minus 210. Same basically spread as the last game we were talking about. The spread is -1. Total is 2.5. A little bit juiced to the under here. Nick, what are you thinking here?
Yeah, this is a Spain win. Straight up money line parlay with something. It's a win.
That's exactly what I wanted to parlay with France. So
Uruguay, they haven't shown me anything where they've been good. I think they even had like some they benched Darwin Nunez the last game. He's arguably one of the best players. So that goes to tell me that they're having some issues as far as lineup and things going on. I'm sure him being benched for your national team, being who he is, probably didn't make him happy. And I just think that Spain's just going to come out here and secure their number one spot and move on after that tie that they had against the Cabo Verde. So I believe that they're just going to come out here, handle business. You could even take a fun little prop with Lamine Yamal to score or assist at -135. I think that's good value there as well.
If you like that France-Spain parlay I was talking about, you can actually get that at +135.
I would take that tonight.
So
because as we saw yesterday,
these lines,
those soccer lines end up moving heavy in the morning because a lot of money comes in the morning.
Oh no, we did it at the same time. Got it, coach.
Everybody, if you were not in the noon show, this is a cheat code. You bet the over. This has a 100% hit rate when Zach is at the games.
That's fact.
Mm-hmm.
We don't max it. We don't max it.
No, we don't max it.
But we play it.
And we play it every time. And yeah, Zach is there at least once a week when they are in town, so we definitely love that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna look into that France game tonight when actually we're off here a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I like definitely want Spain. And I think I want France. Like I said, I just need to look in a little bit more. But yeah, man, these like lines, like actually by the time we get to the noon show the next day, these
Yeah, they're
lines these lines have sometimes moved like close to like 100 cents. Like I mean,
Really?
they're massive
yeah.
moves.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's something that if you do like that, yeah, I would definitely like it. In. And as Zach's saying there, it's a 1 to 2.5 unit play for him, and I believe that he uses a 1 to 5 unit scale, so that kind of can tell you there about how he plays those. One more soccer game up we're going to talk about though. I believe that is Nick. You want to talk Belgium and New Zealand, right?
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
got Belgium here is a pretty big favorite. Minus 550 on the money line. Spread is -2. We got a total. Like I said, some books are hanging a 3, but it's hella juiced. It's really a 3.5 or a 3.75 Asian line. But Nick, what are you thinking here?
Yeah, give me Belgium and give me their goals here. Their
Okay.
team goals here. So they, just to kind of break this down, they're tied with third, in their group. Obviously, if they get the win, they can move up to though for the time being. If they get the win, they'll move first. But Egypt plays tomorrow against Iran. So if Belgium wins, that actually puts pressure on Egypt to kind of come out there and win, because then Egypt could end up falling. So then Egypt will want to come out and win. Obviously, if Belgium puts up, a win and a couple goals, they could get a goal differential. That's why they're sitting at like -600 here. Uh, so I'm gonna target their team goals, which over 2.5. I'm gonna take it at -146 here because I think they're just gonna come out here and play their best game that they have, um, and kind of put some pressure on Egypt to help them out here as well. Because as far as the group goes, Egypt is sitting at first with 4 points, and Belgium has 2 points. When you win, you get three. Um, so that'll technically put them up there. If Egypt ends up tying and Belgium has like a 3 goal differential, they'll be first. So Egypt will actually come out there and try to win. So if Belgium wins and scores a lot of goals, it benefits them because then Egypt will kind of have to play tomorrow.
So what do you? Okay, well, going back to this. So actually, both of those games happen at the same time.
Yes. I know. I
Yes.
thought it was, for some reason I thought it was tomorrow. Okay. So anyways, it
Yeah.
still works out. Because let's just say if Belgium comes out, puts up two, Egypt, if they're kind of lackadaisical, will come out here and try to handle business. Um, so actually, if you want to add that game, I kind of like Egypt on the money line tomorrow too.
Okay. Um,
I didn't
ye-
realize that was also a late. Okay, so they have, wow, they have that late
Oh,
in
put
that
that
game.
card back in your fucking pocket.
yeah, those are both 11 p.m. Eastern start times tomorrow. What do you think about what do you think about either a Belgium first half -1 or a Belgium or that match first half over 1.5 goals?
I think a -1.
-1
Um,
first half.
yeah, I think that will probably be your best bet. I don't see them trying to give. I mean, I don't see them giving up a goal to New Zealand. But they didn't even give up a goal with a red card. Um, I just don't see them giving up a goal here, especially with a lot of things on the line.
Okay. So it's very weird. As far as the Egypt and Iran match, the book I have up just to use lines, they don't have a money line available currently. So what is the lines there, man?
Uh, Egypt tomorrow is +145. Iran's at +280. I think there's a lot of value on Egypt here because if they win, they secure their spot. A draw, now you're getting risky because if Belgium comes out here, smacks New Zealand, you'll be tied, and then they'll have some goal differential going. Like let's just say Belgium wins 5-0, and you settle with a draw. Now you're number 2. Like if you win, you secure your spot. I don't know why. I guess they think that Iran. I mean, I guess Iran will play more defensively in this game. So
I was about to say that one should be a much lower scoring game.
yeah,
The more I just heard you talk about it, especially, I think I like the Belgium first half -1. And thinking at kind of at worst a push there. I think that's the way I personally like that one. But
I like I think that's the best way to play that because they just have to come out there and handle business, like quick and easy,
yep.
and then put Egypt on notice because I'm sure they'll get a call like, "Hey."
Oh, actually, yeah. Like I'm sure they'll be able to see the scores and I mean, like and know what's going on. Pretty sure there. So, all right, fellas. Well, I think it's time we get into some MLB. Zach, what are you asking about? As far as what are we locking in official?
Is he talking about the draw by money line, by long money layer?
He could be. Okay. Yeah. Zach, if you're not talking about that, just actually listen. Because I don't think any of us here have locked in anything. All right, we're not going to hit every single game tonight. No, Zach. If it's a soccer play, no, we haven't locked in anything official. The far as Skeens Day, Reds Pirates. I think one of y'all wanted to talk about that one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And before we started this, they actually didn't have pitching lines out, but now there's some pitching lines out.
Okay. Yep. Well, this game we got Reds taking on the Pirates. We actually have Andrew Abbott on the mound for the Reds. Let me pull up his stuff. He is 5-4 on the year, 3.83 ERA, 1.42 WHIP. He's been pitching well. His actually past few games, he had the Yankees, he had the Diamondbacks, at the Padres. Been pitching pretty well. Then on the other side, you have Mr. Paul Skeens. He is 6-7 on the year, 2.86 ERA, 0.93 WHIP. And he has been going 6 innings and giving up 2 earned runs. That has been what he's been doing lately. As far as his strikeouts, he has still been getting those. But Pirates are obviously a big favorite here. So, Nick, what are you thinking here?
Man, Reds are a strikeout team. Skeens, we all know, is a strikeout guy. And he's kind of losing this Cy Young race here to the Miz. And it's kind of not even close. But I think, I would like to think that if he has a good game here, he could put himself moving up just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay. I'll get with that.
You know, it's the.
I thought you were going to go like this much, and I'm like,
no,
bro.
just a little bit. He has a a big hill to climb here to kind of make it close, and even then he still might not win. We're just talking make it close. But I think this is a good start game for him. And I'm looking at his Ks. They just dropped at 7.5. That's a big line. But usually when they put those big lines out, they actually end up hitting them and going over them. I think they put bigger lines out to kind of scare people from taking the over. But I'm gonna be leaning Paul Skeens K's here over 7.5. It's still juiced. It's -160. So I might just end up taking an alt like my guy Zach said here. Maybe not 10, but another one for a lesser unit play. Because I do like Skeens K's here. They have Andrew Abbott here at 4.5. I don't know if I'm gonna end up looking at that, but that might be a little. I might end up pivoting and looking at that, but I definitely like Skeens K's here.
I was about to say he's actually been doing well in the K's, man.
Yeah.
Um,
I kind of have
kind of a low number.
yeah.
for
yeah,
wait. Are you talking? Wait, what number?
7 or 7.5. Like that
So
feels low
7.5
what
for
he's been doing.
Skeens.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
like I was talking about actually like the other number, but
Abbott is
Abbott?
4.5.
Yeah.
They're
Mhm.
both juice lines right now. I think
Okay.
Abbott will end up shifting a lot more than Skeens. I think Skeens will probably his line will probably stay close to there.
It would just
I
be
think Abbott might have a shift. That actually might be a little too low for Abbott.
what it
his-
seems like.
He's got 5'6", 5'6". I'm gonna end up having to look at that a little more. I didn't expect that line. Again, it just dropped as we're transitioning to this, so that might end up being my pivot point. I was initially coming in here gonna talk some schemes. Might end up pivoting to Abbott. I think both are a good look there.
Zach, that's just something that's just a every start thing. That's just, he's actually just like one of those guys that, yeah.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
But no, I think that number is too big. But I also think that the Reds are one of the worst baseball teams in the league. So,
Bro, and they're striking out a ton.
yeah. So I don't want anything to do with this one. Patty,
I-
do you have anything here?
I am talking myself into something here. Abbott has been pitching well. The Reds can put up runs. And let me ask you, how many games have the Pirates won out of Skeens' last 5 starts?
Probably none.
No. Their back end has been letting him down. And at this
The
number,
whole team just actually lets him down.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's a prime spot for me to really think about a dog play here. And I could see it being something like a 2-1 game or some bullshit like that. But that's kind of where I'm thinking right now. It's not a model play, but it's something that I'm going to look into more.
I'm really curious to see what lineup the Pirates end up putting out because some of these lineups they've been putting out have been absolute dog,
They've been rough.
like absolute trash. So that might be something where we wait for the lineup to end up seeing and kind of targeting it that way.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if they put out like, it's just disgusting. I don't even know half the. I know half the players, but when I see them, I go the other way.
Okay, so I'm not going to take this, but it's going to make me interested when more books drop first 5 lines, what the plus half a run is on the first 5. Because right now on FanDuel, in the first, this isn't full game now. This is in the first 5 innings. You can get plus 1.5 runs. Okay, for minus 144.
I mean,
What the?
listen, that's going based off of Abbott's initial start. I don't think they adjusted to what he's been doing.
I don't think they have.
And
he hasn't been that bad all.
well, he's not actually not a bad pitcher at all. Like he just had a rough couple starts in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, but his career, he's always been a solid guy.
Yeah, that's what his line does not justify that first 5 line. Like his stat line doesn't justify.
Especially with the lineup the Pirates been putting out, man.
Right.
They don't get even got their like top 3-4 power hitters in the lineup.
Yeah, I just saw that because I was wondering what the first dude going in.
USA scored again.
Oh, almost an old goal too.
Oh, did they call it offsides?
Oh, horse shit! He was not off.
They called it offsides.
You lie. Send it to VAR.
I think he is offsides.
Oh, he was totally offsides.
Nah, he was definitely offsides.
All right, next game.
Do either one of y'all want to talk Astros and Tigers?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
How about
Fuck the Tigers.
Nationals and the Orioles?
Runs.
Oh, he
That's it.
likes the runs.
I mean, Nationals just like showed you again tonight how much their bullpen sucks.
I don't want to talk about it.
Hang on one second. Hang on.
Are we going to go into this game?
Well, I just realized that who's pitching, and it's Trevor Rogers, and
Ooh.
well, he
Ooh.
happens to be a lefty.
Runs.
And I've been talking so much shit about how like good this Nationals team is,
and he's not good
against left-handers.
Yeah,
he's not good. 4-7, 5.3 ERA and a 1.36
Oh no.
He's actually coming off a one
Turkey.
hit 7-inning game versus the Dodgers.
Yeah, that's an anomaly.
That was an anomaly. I see nothing else in his stats that in the last 5 that made me think that.
No. What would we have for Orioles are going to be favorites in the minus 140, minus 150 range.
Yep.
Total at 8.5 or 9. It's like going to be 9 everywhere.
Yeah, it's 9 flat at DraftKings.
Let me see if we have any team totals yet. We probably don't, but we definitely don't have first 5.
Oh shit!
You can get 3.5 team totals juiced. I see them at minus 145. Or you can take 4.5 at plus 110. I'm probably going to be on a Nationals first 5 or full game team total over here. This is one of those teams that versus lefties. Like I was willing to take them today against, as far as lefties, like one of the best ones in the league actually so far this season. So against Trevor Rogers, I'm obviously not going to be afraid to actually take him there. So yeah, this is them versus lefties right now for me is just a blind back. Yeah, so that's where I am there. Rangers Blue Jays. I'm pretty sure we want to talk about this one, right?
Do I have that one?
Patrick Corbin Day. I don't have that one.
Oh, you don't have that? Okay. I actually don't either. I just want to see how Patrick Corbin's been pitching. He still gave up 3 versus the Cubs last time out. Okay, yeah, I was on that.
I think he gets rocked by this Rangers lineup tomorrow.
Well, their numbers against him are not anything special.
Do you know there's a weird thing about Patrick Corbin? He doesn't give up homers to lefties at all. Go look at it. I've noticed this.
Really?
That's interesting.
I mean, he doesn't give up a lot of home runs anyway.
He gives up a good amount.
He's only had 8 this year.
He gives up a good amount to righties. Like lefties, like almost like never happens.
My guy's only given up 8 home runs all year. That's not a good amount.
He doesn't really pitch that much.
That's fair.
I mean, I guess he has. Maybe not.
I mean,
he hasn't pitched that much.
14 starts.
Yeah, I would say that's
not going deep.
Yeah, I guess they're limiting the amount. Limiting the damage. Although he's been pretty, he hasn't been a bad piece. I think I would just go runs in that game, maybe target some bats. But
what just happened? Are we down?
Yeah,
a
little behind there, bro.
Yeah, sorry. The vibes are a little down right now.
And they were pushing again pretty hard.
I'm over here trying to figure out this baseball.
Yeah, I was, and then I got distracted. Not even gonna lie to you.
All right, so Zach was asking about it. He said about Ray Smaro against Gallon. That's what we're going to talk about right now. We got Diamondbacks. We got Gallon. Tampa Bay Rays are throwing out Martinez. Nick Martinez on the year, 6-2, 2.73 ERA, 1.16 WHIP. I've been saying this for weeks now, well, probably a month. I've been wanting to fade him. These numbers that he has, I do not believe in whatsoever. Looks like he's been giving up 3 earned his last few games here. And then on the other side, we have Zach Gallen. We went through his stuff like last night, guys. I'm not going to sit here and go through it again.
They're bad.
His numbers are bad. He's just not. He's not doing well. The Rays bullpen has not been that good. The Diamondbacks bullpen, which was doing really well, is not doing as well now.
Why is this total at 8?
That's about to say, is it really 8 flat?
That's what DraftKings has.
I was gonna say, so as far as FanDuel has, I don't have a listed pitcher, but I do see that ESPN has Zach Gallen here, so I don't know. If FanDuel has 8.5 right now at plus 100.
What does, let me look at Bet Online really quick. Does Bet Online not have this game up?
Let me look.
That they don't, which means we really don't know who the pitcher is, because if actually they don't have it up there, then it's really not known. Okay. Oh gosh, I really want to bet this 8 flat because you can get it at Fanatics, you can get it at DraftKings. But gosh, I want to make sure Zach Gallen's going there. And it looks like we don't know. It makes sense for him to be going.
Yeah, they would just move him over.
Today. Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, though, as far as actually like 8.5, like I don't
hate that either.
Like I was about to say, like I still don't hate that. So I think I'm gonna wait and play this on a book where I can list the pitcher, because I want Zach Gallen that bad. I want to make sure I have him. So as soon as Bet Online drops this, that's where I'm probably gonna give this play out at. But I am gonna be on there over here, guys. I think both teams will be able to score runs. I don't like either actually one of these pins currently. Yeah, this is an over for me.
I was gonna have my first gut reaction was play the D-backs, and then I looked at who was pitching, and I faded Gallen really hard the last time he went out and got shelled and gave up 9 runs or whatever it was. I think we're going to fade the model here, and I think we're going to go with the Rays.
Okay. I mean, there's another one where if you want to take the Rays, if you want to take like the
that
team
might be a good first
over,
5.
if you want to take the first 5, like actually team total over, or first 5, like minus hat. See, but I just don't trust
Martinez either. But
No,
Martinez isn't pitching bad.
Dude, I'm telling you, like he is nowhere as good as what his numbers show. Thomas, what's up, man? Glad you can join us. He is liking the Guardians tomorrow. I think we'll be getting to that game next. If actually not, we'll be getting there.
So was he just? Can we just talk about Martinez for a second? Was he just lights out in April and May?
Yes.
Okay. Because looking at his last 5, everything is over his ERA. Like it ain't even close.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I've been saying this for like at least a month now, where he's somebody that I want to fade.
Yeah.
And his numbers are still not that bad.
No.
But they are going to get worse. Like I promise. Like this is like one of those dudes. Like especially like after like All-Star break, I want to fade him
fall apart.
Single game.
I don't know. I want to look at this game more.
So yeah, we definitely need to do that. Phillies Mets. Did you want to talk about that one?
Yes.
That's
Zach Wheeler is on the mound, and it might be a lean on the K's here. The Mets are striking out a lot recently. I've been kind of targeting that team. over a little bit. We all know the Zach Wheeler. That's his original team back in City Field. Depending on where the line is at, depends on where I end up taking it. I could almost say it's going to be a 6.5. I think that's a good line. Depending on what the 6 flat is, I might take that. I might lean a little over. Like I might honestly do like an all with Zach and Paul Skeens for like a lesser unit play, um, just because there might be some value there.
Okay. Yeah, as far as Zach Wheeler, I mean he's been pitching well. He's somebody that I want to back. So this would be a Phillies like first 5 play for me, or either pass. This is one I definitely need to actually like look into there. Next up was the game that Thomas was talking about. He says he likes the Guardians tomorrow. They have Cantillo on the mound, 6-3 on the season, 4.04 ERA, 1.4 WHIP. He's been pitching better his past couple starts though.
Who do you have?
I have Cantillo versus actually Castillo. Luis.
I'm showing Gilbert
Are they
for
doing?
Seattle.
Well,
Are they doing that?
I was about to say Castillo. They've been doing this like piggyback shit.
Yeah, the piggyback formation thing. But it would be weird that they do it with Gilbert personally.
But I
But
mean,
then again, I wouldn't surprise me because they
yeah,
said the way they're doing it, like all of them are going to be involved somehow. So it just kind of files down. I don't know.
I mean, as far as Castillo, there's no way I can back him. I'm not in a rush to back the Guardians. My numbers want me to back the Mariners here, but there's no way I'm doing that.
If it is truly Gilbert, he is the opposite of Paul Skeens. The Mariners back him. And I mean, he's been pitching well. So if it is Gilbert, I'm backing the Mariners in this game.
But what if he's only going a few innings and then actually Castillo is going to go a good portion of the game?
I don't know. Maybe I just need to turn to a first 5 guy. Maybe that's what I just need to do.
The only way I'm taking this game is some player prop. That's about it. I want nothing to do with these weird things that the Mariners do, as far as their pitching.
Because
if Castillo on the mound,
if it's like just like an opener, like I understand it, but it's not just an opener. It's a totally different thing. And
they're taking 2 starters and saying, "Hey, you're getting 5, and you're getting the last 5, and this, that," and it's just annoying.
What they really do most of the time, like one actually guy goes 3, and then actually the other guy will go 4, maybe 5,
and then the pen,
and then they go to the bullpen. But they're doing that with bad pitchers though, for actually the most part. So it's I don't know.
But they did say that it could be all the pitchers. When they released this information, they said it could be all the pitchers. So it was not. It would be weird that they do it with Gilbert, but it won't surprise me, because that's what they said they would do. They said they're just going to rotate, and everyone will be part of this piggyback formation, rotation, whatever nonsense. That's right. We don't like that. But yeah, I'll probably be if I find anything, it'll probably be on some bats there. That's about it.
Okay. Next game up, I know is one we want to talk about. Yankees Red Sox got Will Warren on the mound for the Yanks. He's 7-2 on the year, 3.54 ERA, 1.33 WHIP. He's been getting up a lot of hits. He's had a lot of traffic his last few games. He's not necessarily giving up a lot of runs. He's getting out of it, but he definitely has some base traffic. As far as Peyton Tolley, or as far as Nick, did you tell me that was not the right way to say that?
Tolle.
I think it's Peyton Toll.
Just Toll.
Yeah.
He's 3-5 on the year, 3.08 ERA, 1.90 WHIP. I like him, like just as a dude. But I
I
don't.
like his mustache.
I don't. I specifically don't like him on the Red Sox because I think the Red Sox this year are just straight up just not
Real team.
yeah. But yeah, this what we got this line at? Wow, this is basically a pick'em line.
Mm-hmm.
It's another weird line here, Nick. What are you thinking about your Yankees? Do actually they bounce back tomorrow?
Over 8.5 is the only way I would bet this game. Bats only. I think Will Warren is a good pitcher. I think his last game is more of who he is than what he's been doing this season. He's kind of a guy who could give you a couple strong 4 or 5 innings, probably give up 3 or 4 runs, and then you hope the bats kind of come alive for him, which they have been this season.
Yeah.
I think Peyton's whole, like I said, I think like you said, he's a good pitcher. I like him, just not in the Red Sox. Um, I might lean his K's here. I think the Yankees have been striking out a little bit more to lefties. I might have to dive into that a little bit more. But just looking at this, I think it's going to be a over 8.5 here.
That's actually what my numbers say. I actually think this total like should be a 9, like probably a juice like to the over 9. So that's why I was wondering what you thought. Definitely need to look at the weather tomorrow and see what's going on. But
Looks like there may be some rain lightnings type situation.
The best thing to do with the Yankees right now in June is to stay away from them.
Fade them.
That's it. If you
You
don't
know
if you don't
why?
want to fade them, you just stay away from the games, and that's it. It will save your life.
You know why you want to fade him? Because Aaron
That-
Judge is on the DL. JD.
The DL. what DL are you talking about?
all right.
Oh shit.
But yeah. We don't have anything Royals and White Sox, right?
No, I'm good.
Royals don't even have a listed pitcher.
I was about to say I don't even see
I've got Kolek. Is that how you pronounce it? Kolek?
Kolek. Yeah.
Oh, Steve Collett.
I like
Yeah.
don't have a White Sox guy.
I see a
And,
White Sox guy. like
David
Hanlon, dude.
Sandlin.
Yeah,
Who the hell's that?
I don't know. Let me click on him.
I feel like that over total is a
bad.
little low.
1-1, 8.10 ERA and a 1.43 WHIP.
Is actually he an
And-
opener?
In 3 appearances, he's got 2 starts and a relief appearance.
Mm-hmm.
He won his first game.
He might be a starter. Somewhat. Depends. I mean, I guess it just depends what he ends up doing.
He went 6 his first game and went 4 and 3 1/3 in the second, but he was getting shelled in both of those.
Okay.
Feels like pass.
Definitely pass. All right. Next game up, we got the Cubs and Brewers. We got Colin Ray going for the Cubs. We got the Miz going for the Brewers here at home. Colin Ray season, he's 5-5, 4.99 ERA, 1.4 WHIP. He is coming off a start versus the Blue Jays where he did not allow a run, only got 3 hits. Starts before that have not been good. He's not somebody that I want to back. Then you got the Miz, who I want to try to back every start because he just continually just is getting it done. 8-3 on the year, 1.45 ERA, 0.75 WHIP through 93 innings pitched, guys. 0.75 WHIP. I don't know how to explain how good that is through
That is crazy.
through that large of a sample size, but it's really freaking good, guys. Let me see what actual prices we got here because you're not going to be able to back him first 5. There's no way.
And the full game is terrible. The full game is almost 300.
I mean, you can get a run line at actually minus 110.
Okay.
Yeah, first 5 is out of the picture. You can't do that.
Give me his K's over 8.5. Take a
That
10.
feels good.
The Mets, the Cubs just played a lot of baseball. And then you guys see 100,
Yeah.
105.
You know
That
what?
just
This
sounds like
feels like a
base.
spot. This feels like a spot
I think they
that the
just.
Cubs aren't going to do it.
I was gonna say, did the Cubs sweep the Mets? Yeah, they did. So actually, yeah, they won 4 straight. So the Cubs are 4-0. They swept the Mets. Where
They'll
is
be 4-1. They'll be 4-1 after
Oh
tomorrow.
yeah, 100%. I'm almost positive that they'll lose tomorrow.
I love big numbers, but I can't get behind that one against the Miss. I tried to do
Yeah,
it his last start and it didn't work out well.
no. Especially this one. Like, imagine just playing 4 games on a doubleheader, and then all of a sudden you guys travel and go see 105. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll be like, you know what, you got
Now,
it this game. I'll be there for the next one.
let's throw the scrubs this time and
That's
come back tomorrow.
exactly. You know,
I mean,
if I was the Cubs, honestly, I would like if my older veterans, I would give them the day off. Like, yep, take the day off. We don't really need you. We're just gonna kind of store this game.
Yeah.
Zach, problem with first 5, it's no good because the best price currently is minus 310.
Oh, that's worse than the full game.
So
Damn.
you can't even lay a minus half run. You have to lay minus 1.5 runs in the first 5. So why would I do that when I was about to say the Brewers bullpen about screwed me actually last night, but but still, I think this is just a run line play, man. You can get them on FanDuel. Yeah, I think for all of the reasons, like actually, like not like just the Miz, but the spot they're in. Like I said, they played a lot of baseball.
Yeah.
This is a low total, so I don't like taking home team run lines with a low total, but because of that is why you're getting the price on this run line.
It's gonna be chilly tomorrow.
And I think you take it. I think we take this one.
I'm not mad at it, but if AccuWeather is right, that's a 64-degree first pitch, which is probably why the total is down a little bit there. Because I mean that's gonna be mid.
Make sure I'm not tripping here.
That would drop into like the 50s for sure, probably down to mid 50s by end of game, I would think.
Probably. Yeah. I'm trying to look up something. They play in a dome, right?
Do they?
I'm trying to make sure, like, I'm not
Brewers?
here. The Brewers play in a dome, don't they?
I think it opens and closes, right?
I mean,
Yeah, it's convertible. It has a retractable roof.
So it's gonna be closed tomorrow.
is it though?
The way it
you would think so.
works, if it's 60 degrees, rain, or late in the fall, it'll be closed. It'll be open during the summer for
So it'll be
65% of their
closed.
home games. That's kind of the rough.
What the weather policy that I'm seeing is if the temperature drops below 64, which it will, they'll close it.
Be closed.
So
So
it'll
yeah.
probably be closed.
So yeah, I would assume it's going to go. Okay, when you were talking about weather, I just had to make sure because I was trying to look at it. I was like, I really think this is a dome, but I was like, I need to.
And the picture that
Let's
I'm
make
looking at, so I'm looking at the ESPN, and they've got like a picture of the stadium and then the AccuWeather under it. And like the view that you see, you don't really see the two sides of the dome coming together. It's like
Gotcha.
open outfield. So anyhow.
I gotcha. let me see here. Next game up, Rockies and Twins. Do y'all have anything here?
I want to look at something here real quick.
Um,
There's a model play in this game.
as far as Sagana goes, I mean, I like just always want to fade him.
He had a good out. He's had a couple of decent outings though, outside of against the A's
That
where he gave
was
up a crap ton.
that actually Pirates won that last time. You can't count that. That, like I said, that Pirates lineup was so trash. It was.
But he had the Cubbies before the A's and only gave up 3. He had the Angels and he only gave up 3 to the Dodgers.
He's
not that bad.
an MLB puppet.
He's
He works for the books.
Hey, as long as he's working for my wallet too, that's all I care about.
There you go. You just gotta find it.
I mean, actually, like the dude is like, I mean, like I'm pretty sure that he's like as old as me.
Yeah, I think he's like 37.
So I mean, like as far as
36.
as far as a pitcher goes, like you're pretty old. I don't know, and then you have Taj Bradley on the other side. I remember last year he was one of the best fades out there. He's pitched better this season, but he's still not somebody that I want to back.
That and over might be the only way you take this game.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm
Over 9.
Yeah.
the only way I'd be looking because neither of these bullpens, I don't trust either one of them. So yeah, just quickly, this would be some type of over or either pass.
I'm leaning Rockies because y'all know me, but
I was about to
we'll
say,
see where that goes.
I knew that you were going to be doing that.
Of course you did.
Next game up, we need Zach's opinion, and I see who's on the mound now, and I'm not so sure about that over.
Meyer is pitching good.
Maxi Max.
I say Max Meyer, somebody who I've been loving to back. He is 8-0 on the season, 2.8 ERA, 1.16 WHIP. He's been pitching great. We've talked about him quite a bit. Then we have McGreevy on the other side, 3-6 on the year, 3.35 ERA, 1.15 WHIP. He's not horrible. He is coming off a game against the Royals where he did get hit up. Is this a bounce back spot for him versus the Rays? I mean, could be. Hang on. Are the Cardinals favored here? Is that right? Wow, Cardinals are favored here.
Really?
I want no. That when I first read that sounded weird, Zach. That sounded weird. I think I want Marlins on the first 5. Well, why am I not taking Marlins on the first 5 here?
I don't have a reason. I don't have a reason because I'm thinking taking him on the full game.
No, I'm not going to take him on the full game. But how is Meyer a dog here? I realize he's on the road. I get that, but it's not like he's he doesn't just get blown up actually on the road. I do not understand this line. I mean, the Cardinals have definitely been starting to be overpriced. This is interesting. This is one I need to look at more. Marlins first 5 though. That certainly looks like it could be a play.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have anything here?
I'm leaning Marlins for sure.
I might look into some Max K's. I think it's 5.5. I'm curious to see where that 5 line sits. Maybe it's a little parlay piece for me. Other than that, I don't know. It's definitely one of the weirder games for me. I don't have that close of a read on it.
Gotcha. Zach, there's nothing showing that though. if actually those numbers showing that, then like sure, but there's not any numbers showing that.
I got nothing.
Yeah, so it's definitely. If he like does regress, then it's just a random off game. No, because there's no numbers showing that.
It's because if he regresses, it's because Zach's in the house.
Yes, that is the only reason. I don't have anything on the next one, guys. A's and the Angels. Do either one of y'all have anything?
No, I'm good.
Dodgers Padres. We got Roki on the mound for the Dodgers. Got Mr. Walker Bueller on the mound for the Padres. The Padres just swept my Braves. Braves, whenever they go there, they just can't win for some reason. Don't know what it is. Well, the team is complete ass right now. The way they're set up, it's just like they're not even a. They're so. I mean, they are literally not even a 500 team the way they're built currently. But they have a lot of guys coming back. Everything's gonna be fine. But
here's the good thing about it: June baseball does not define you.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But as far as rookie goes, 3-4 on the year, 4.76 ERA, 1.29 WHIP. He had that bad start versus the White Sox. Came back versus the Orioles last time out. He did give up 3 earned. I still believe in him. I still think he's going to be pitching well, and I still think he's a bet-on pitcher. He still scares me to back, but I do think he's bet on. As far as Walker Bueller here, he's 4-3 on the year, 3.96 ERA, 1.32 WHIP. He's been pitching fairly well. Still giving up quite a few hits. He's just getting out of it. He's somebody who I honestly don't trust. He is pitching against his former team here. I am thinking about some sort of Dodgers play here. I just don't know if it's first 5 or full game. But that's the way I'm leaning here. What are you guys thinking?
The Padres pissed me off, so I'm going with the Dodgers. Not the actual reason, but they swept the Braves, and that pissed me off. Specifically because I bet on the Braves. What was that, yesterday? 2 days ago? What about that total feels low to me? If I'm seeing it right, it's 7.5. I know Bueller is pitching really well right now, but I don't think that tracks. And I think at some point we're going to get regression.
For this total being so low, that may be a Dodgers team total over spot. I mean, it could be another spot. My numbers don't really back it. I have it about at 7.5 here. I haven't been paying close enough attention to the chat. I have no clue what this comment means, but I'm going to put it up anyway. Martha Stewart, shout out.
Sal Stewart. No, I don't know. Does that mean Reds?
Zach saying Patty's going full tilt. I don't think that, but he's definitely not happy.
I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it. No, I don't understand how Bueller's getting out of so many of these spots.
Right.
And at some point, he's going to get rocked. And tell me why the Dodgers aren't the team to do it.
I mean, the Dodgers are actually going to want to.
I think this full game goes over. Full game total goes over. But I also like you were just backing whatever the team total for the Dodgers is. I'm not mad at either of those.
I mean, you're gonna get a first 5 at 2.5, probably at plus 100 to minus 110. It's like going to be a good price. Yep. And you're going to get a full game at 4.5 at probably like plus 110.
Yeah, I think that goes over. I really do.
So, yeah, I mean, I am definitely looking to back the Dodgers here in some way. Tune in tomorrow and find out. Or either get into the VIP. and you will have exactly how I play it and exactly how much I play it for.
Yeah.
Nick, do you have anything here?
I might take some Sasaki K's, or this might be. I might take some Padres bats because Sasaki is susceptible to giving up a couple hits, depending on which version we get. Walking a couple people, letting up that big hit, and that Dodgers bullpen is not so great. Um,
That's
so I might look at some Padres bats because I think they're going to be priced relatively low. And I think there might be some value there because again, the Sasaki, he's very inconsistent. I don't know which version we're going to get from game in, game out. Just when you think he's, kind of put together a good couple games, he shows you why you can't trust him. And
That's
that's my
why
problem with him.
we, yeah, that's why I think we're getting this price. Because ultimately, he is really good. Um,
His
and
stuff
and
is,
and I think we're at that buy low spot on him. I really do. Um, it's it's weird to say that as far as to bet the Dodgers, you got to kind of like sack up, but like, yeah, honestly, it's weird to say that, but like it actually like his games currently, like it actually really is.
yeah.
Um, but ultimately, I mean, like even though you're obviously laying juice here, I do still think this is a buy low spot. Um, Zach, what are you saying here?
enjoy the VIP.
Yeah, man, definitely glad you're enjoying it there. We're on a little few days skid here, but definitely looking to get back high. Like I said, especially for me, man, I feel like I've had some really good reads.
Yeah.
And results have just been some shitty things that have actually happened. But
Yeah.
looking
I
to
bet
change,
everything that I did again.
yeah. And a lot of people don't understand that, and especially when I say that, because I like to say like it'll like be a bad day, and I'll like do like a recap on it, and I'll say exactly that I would make every same bet, like actually like again, and that's a process that I haven't talked about in actually probably a long time on here. So I actually guess that I'll do it again right now. You obviously handicap and spend a lot of time before games, but I go back after games are over, and if a bet wins or loses, and I grade that play as far as my play, and I like to grade that as in, okay, was this a good play and it won? Like, was I just on the right side? Or was this a good play and it won, but I had a
Got
lot of luck?
lucky.
Yeah, was it really not the right play? Or it can be, hey, did this play lose, but I still like the process. I still, like I would still like make the same bet, or I'll grade it as this lost. It was the wrong side. I was completely off. And I think if more people did that, it would just help them out. Um, but actually, like a lot of people just like to forget their actual bad days or stuff like that. But I like really think that's actually like a process that actually more people should do. Um, I think that really helps you out as far as in the long run. Um, yeah. Uh, Also, before we talk about last game here, I want to announce again starting on Monday, this show will not be live. The show will still be here. It will just be posted. We're doing it um, just to hit certain games and to make the show not as long. So it's not as long for us, and it's also not as actually long for y'all. So you can get the info that you want in just a shorter time period. So the show is still going to be here. It's not going anywhere. It's just not going to be live. Um, so that's how things are going to be going for laid back lines starting Monday. And like I said, as far as across the board is going to stay live across the board as long as it is going. Will always be a live show. That show was built on being a live show, and it will never change. Um, but yeah, just wanted to get that out there. Guys, last game on the board is this Braves Giants game. I don't think we really have enough information
Yeah, I
out
don't even see
currently.
lines out on it.
Yeah, I don't either.
No.
I okay. We've already kind of talked about the Braves, so I don't want to go too deep into this, but I'm not backing them currently. So um, they need some pieces back. The bullpen may be rested now. They've had a day. The bullpen was in rough shape with actually what's been going on.
Are they? So I see Ronaldo Lopez starting.
Yeah,
Is he
Yep.
gonna be allowed to go like a full normal start?
he is going 60.
60 pitches?
Opener.
60
Is
pitches.
so he's like a
So
bulk opener because he's a starter. If don't get me
yeah,
wrong, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So they're gonna, as far as I'm pretty sure I read that right. They're gonna let him go 60 pitches. As far as actually Fuentes was supposed to come in after him, but then they let him throw the other night. So that's why when actually we were on here live, and I was like, why is he in the game currently? Because he's supposed to pitch on Friday night. That threw me all the way off. So I'm not sure if he's still gonna be good. I'm not sure that he is. So I'm not sure exactly what their plan is for tomorrow. But all
How
I
many
know is
pitches did he throw?
I don't think it was that many. So that's what I'm saying. He still could come in. Let's go.
USA score.
Dude, I was about to get so mad if those two guys were on the ground and not a single foul.
You
was
saw that,
called.
right?
Like, how do we have two guys just laying on the ground and nothing gets called?
USA. USA. What's going on, Marshall? Glad that you can be in here with us, or you actually may have been in here with us. We actually still have a little over 100 people here live. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, guys, this Braves Giants, I would stay away from.
I don't want to back the Giants and I don't want to back the Braves, so it's
It's exactly where I am. Yeah, guys, I think that's it. Is there a play? Okay, so for me, trying to think of what we talked about. I'm going to back the Brewers.
Oh, by the way, um, circling back real quick, Zach Gallen is now listed on FanDuel and everything, so I'm pretty sure he's pitching.
Yeah, let me pull up another site here because that will be a play especially if it's on this other site.
Yeah, he's
Ooh, he
the
is.
line, and the line has moved.
Okay, so we're gonna let's
where are we going?
let's play that one. Diamondback. Ow, shit.
I knew you'd like that
Oh.
information, JD. I knew you'd like
What'd you
when I
just
dropped.
do?
Damn.
He got so happy.
Shit.
He got so happy that Zach Gallen was listed. He couldn't control himself.
Damn.
And he
I kicked the shit out of my desk.
he was like, Zach Gallen, woohoo! And kicked his.
That damn actually big toe got it good. Damn.
It's no longer the big toe.
Whew. But yeah, that's what I was trying to get to. Diamondbacks Rays over actually 8.5.
Oh shit.
I like that. I think that might be the show play.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah, you can get that at 8.5. Looks like on the
and
score
guess
app.
what? The
What's up?
line moved on that. So before Zach Gallen was listed, it was plus 100. It's already moved to minus 112.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna keep moving. That's why I say we lock this in. Matter of fact, as soon as we get off the show, this is gonna be a VIP play. Yeah, I'm still probably gonna list it and tell everybody to list it though. Just because,
Just in case.
yeah, like just in case. Because this probably will be a little bit of a larger play for me. So I just want to make sure that I have them listed. Let me pull that game up again just to make sure I got everything right. Yeah, this is the one where I was saying, yeah, this total is, I'm not sure how it's not a 9. I don't.
Yeah.
Don't understand how it's not a 9. So yeah, let's try to take advantage of that. And also the Brewers, like I said, I'm not going to be on them in some way. Probably the run line. But
I like it.
so I'm going to do. Do either one of y'all have anything that you want to give out? Or?
I don't think I have anything official as far as my pitchers go. Uh, yeah. I think I'm gonna rock with you on that. Over 8.5 there. I do like that. Honestly, I kind of did a little research on
Oh
Sasaki,
boy.
and I looked at some of his starts where he's given up some tough runs. One was at Coors Field, that Chicago game. Um, I think the other one was against the Cubs. I believe that was at Wrigley. Um, they were mostly on the road, his bad starts. I'm not really going to count San Diego to be a road game for some dude who lives in California.
Sure.
So I
Yeah, no.
think I'm going to take Sasaki in his case. I might back the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And,
I really think that I like really think that we have to back the Dodgers in actually some type of way.
and like my guy JD said, we're just going to sack up. We're just going to sack up on this one.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to rock with the Dodgers, man.
I
Yeah.
like it.
So yeah, official early lock-in play though is that Diamondbacks game over 8.5 runs. You can get that pretty much everywhere at -110 currently. So yeah, that's what we're gonna give out, and I think that line is higher than that by the time first pitch comes around. So, and that's the ultimate point of this show is to try to lock in and actually beat a line move. So,
And
Yep.
I think the line's already moved a little bit on the Dodgers. It's actually gone. I think before it started, it was like -150. It's actually lower now at -148. So it's kind of moving the other
I'll
way.
just wait
I would
on it.
say, yeah, I was
Mhm.
gonna. I think if we wait a little bit, a lot of money is gonna come against because people are gonna be like, "Oh, Padres just swept the
Yeah,
Braves. Da, da, da. It's Roki Sasaki. This is who we want to fade." I think,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, totally agree there. Yeah.
Be careful, man.
uh, yeah. Do not get too excited like I was, and yeah, just be careful. Be careful.
uh,
But
Oh.
it was a fun show, guys. Once again, guys, starting on Monday, this actually will be a pre-recorded show. You're still gonna get it you're still gonna get it Monday through Thursday night. It's still gonna be here. It's just not gonna be live. Yeah. So expect another couple things starting next week. Also,
mhm.
myself and Nick are both doing a couple different solo things. So yeah, make sure to smash that like, guys. Share it out.
Got a lot of content for y'all.
Yeah. And yeah, if you want more, make sure, especially on YouTube, guys, definitely hit that like button and definitely subscribe. But yeah, I know for me that's going to be it. Do you guys have anything else?
Nope.
Man, let's have a great night and let's catch some fucking bets tomorrow.
That's
Yeah.
right. Hope everybody has a great night, and let's come in here tomorrow. Let's have a big Friday. Let's have a big weekend. I think it's time. I think we're gonna have a big weekend coming up. Zach, just this show is not going to be live. As actually like as far as the other shows are actually still going to be live. It's just going to be this one. But anyway, yeah, we will see y'all tomorrow though. Between now and then, let's fucking win. Later, guys.